So, usually when I'm waiting for people to arrive, I'll play a video game. You want to play something co-op with me, like Mario Kart or Redout or something like that?
Yeah, I think I will better play Mario Kart. Yeah.
All right, let me pull it up real quick.
Okay. So you will tell me what I have to better do for being your co-host very soon then.
Well, it would help to let me know when I'm not interacting with the audience enough, or I, I'm actually not sure what I need, but for sure making sure I'm interacting with the audience. Oh, here's your controller. Do you want to sit on the chair?
That's fine.
All right. Press these two buttons. Oh, I think it's on. Yeah, there we go. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so you want to point it generally at the screen to select, like I'm doing. Have you ever played on the Wii before? Yeah, it's kind of primitive now. Hang on, let me turn this down because I could barely hear you.
Oh yeah, Luigi!
Marty, Luigi. Did you select your cart?
Wow, nice. Here we go.
I find it's easier to do the automatic drift, but you can do whatever. You want to pick? Easy?
Wii, but I did play it on the other Wii.
So you'll want to be facing the screen and hold it like a wheel like this. And you hold down 2 to go forward. You press the D-pad to use items. Yeah, the arrow buttons. And to turn, you kind of turn it like you would a wheel. A little sensitive though, don't turn it too hard. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Oh, use that item, it'll help you catch up. Press the D-pad. Anyone? Eli, the arrow pads? That thing will redirect you onto the track. Use your item, Eli. It's gonna guide you on the track. There you go. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to, and the motion controls have not aged well. Sorry. Oh, squid didn't affect you. Oh, those red shells will lock on to the closest person to you. Use them to get ahead.
I lose again.
Well, the game I'm planning on showing is gonna be Quest Ferrante this month. Let's see if anyone's joined. Maybe I should let people know on Facebook. 'Cause, Quest Ferrante is a little like, kind of like Zelda 2, actually. I don't have a webcam set up, so they can only hear us. But, the game development part doesn't actually start until 4. Do you want to try another one? Mario Party is aged better than this game. So is Super Mario Galaxy. Almost every motion game is aged better than this game. Bowser, I got a gift for you. Give me Bowser. You're watching the left screen, not the right screen, right? There's like a 2-second delay on the right screen. I mean, you're watching this one, right? Alright.
Okay, Luigi. Yeah.
Oh, a different game? Oh, next track. I thought you meant you wanted to play a different game.
What is okay?
That one. Go back. Sorry. One of the problems with playing a Wii game on the computer is that the computer has even a little problem. Sometimes it freezes. Yeah. Bowser's Castle probably wouldn't be the best for a beginner, or anything in that cup really wouldn't be best for a beginner. sorry, I can't hear you. I need to turn down the volume again. Sorry, what were you saying? Oh. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. If you press both all at once, you'll basically stand still, but you can make very sharp turns that way. Like if you get stuck against a wall, it's the easiest way to get off the wall. Yeah. It does take some getting used to. It hasn't aged well compared to the Switch's steering I hear. And actually, not just here, I've tried the Switch, it's a lot more intuitive. Sorry. Wasn't that hard to set up. I just had to install the emulator, download the games, and the emulator took care of the rest. I didn't even need to do any special things to configure the Wii controllers. I just turned them on and they connected. I did have to upgrade my version of Dolphin for it to work though. I had to upgrade to the latest version. Well, it is about time to start the game development stream. But so far, it looks like nobody's shown up. Oh well. Might be good practice for the future. Do you mind if we start, Eli? Or do you want to keep playing?
Okay, but you can actually tell me for what me supposed to be doing. Like, am I supposed to like become the side character to done the voice thing, or?
To be honest, I didn't really think much about it because I had forgotten about this until like last night. But yeah, basically you'd be helping me keep it interesting. But the first, actually, I think to start it out, I'm gonna show what I've been working on before we start the actual development. Gives people time to show up too. And whoever doesn't show up is gonna regret it, because I'm gonna show a cool trick that I programmed in. It's coming in next update. Kind of like a mix of Mario and Zelda. If you've ever played Zelda 2 on the NES, that was part of the inspiration. The other part was Castlevania Symphony of the Night with the two hands. If you played on mobile, there's a button here for jumping, here for the left hand, here for the right hand, and here for the menu. But on the computer, it's mapped to escape 1, 2, and 3. This one's more like a Zelda 2 clone than a Mario clone. Yeah, right now I'm using the Drain Saber. There's two weapons that you buy in this chapter, the Drain Saber and the Angel Axe. Well, technically you don't have to buy either of them. But the Drain Saber restores a little bit of health when you hit an enemy. But it's a lot harder to get close, so the Angel Axe is really the preferred weapon. Just look at that range. Oh, you can do that too. You get magic spells. You also get magic spells in this game. Not very many, but you do get some. I also need to add a couple of new magic spells this chapter, but I'm not sure which ones to do. Maybe I'd make a lightning gun, or like a lightning bolt for Becky, and I don't know what I'd do for Johnny. I have the light and dark elements set up, but I don't think either Becky or Johnny would appreciate having the dark element, so I might not use that at all. Might just keep it in the code and never use it. Mostly because dark magic has a reputation of being bad, but dark and lighted is not in itself good or evil, it's what you do with it that makes it good or evil.
It's kind of like a necessary leap.
And this is an effect I've wanted to try out since I played Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but that's really all I have right now. So one of the first things I want to do is download a new tile set. RPG Castle, or no, Temple is what I wanted. Let's see, how are we doing on views? Is there anyone in there yet?
By the way, though, I am staying here until around 8. Okay.
All right.
So sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm looking in the wrong section.
Okay. So basically, you technically needed me to comment about this for a game. About like how happy it is, right?
More, I needed some help, with keeping it interesting, because I normally stream game development, not the game itself. And, it's usually not really a whole lot of fun to watch. Unless you're a developer yourself.
True, it is fun though to play it and
Yeah.
instead of seeing it, because trust me, I've seen like the other game pros who really commented about the game of the walkthrough of Devil May Cry 5, which is basically, it's kind of boring to watch, but it's kind of fun when you play it.
Yeah.
I mean, now that part it is true. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do away with the show or not. Maybe after I buy some advertising, I'd get more viewers. But until then, I don't know. Maybe I should just cancel the show or end it early today if nobody shows up by 4:30.
I think we can doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Usually it's only a couple of friends, if even that. And I appreciate them supporting, but
Okay.
it is a boring subject, I know that. It's more fun to play the game. I thought there would be more RPG Maker tile sets on here. I'm looking for one that sort of looks like a temple that I can use as a background. But I'm not seeing them. I'm seeing a lot of things related to RPG Maker, though. Okay, let me narrow the search a little, the tile set. Excuse me.
No, it's okay.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna get shut down at all, I'm sure. I guess there isn't as much variety here as I was hoping. I guess I could use a dark castle tile set for the background. Yeah, I had invited a coworker who's interested in 2D game development to this stream. That's part of the reason why I'm doing Quest Ferrante. Other part of the reason is it's long overdue that I work on it, at least a little.
So tell me more about Chris Ferrante. So I know I know it's been expired by like a film, right? Is it like a movie or a
Oh
film
no,
series?
it wasn't inspired by film. Basically the Ferrantes are my sister and my brother-in-law, Becky and John Ferrante. I think you've met them. Where did oh, I saved it here. Basically, this game is made with them in mind, and this tile set did not look as good as I thought it would be. Let me look at this one a little more closely. So basically, Quest Ferrante is a birthday present for Becky. She's been asking for an RPG for quite a while now, and she's finally getting it. Took me long enough. Yeah, this tile set isn't as good as I thought it was. I'm gonna try a different one. You know, maybe I just will use the tile sets I already have. So yeah, Quest Ferrante is a, yeah, as I've mentioned before, game for my sister and her husband. So basically there are multiple chapters that alternates back and forth between Becky and Johnny. And Johnny is the king, whose wife went missing and does not remember who she is, and doesn't remember anything about who he is, and everyone else in the world has lost their memory. So, except for Johnny, so he's trying to
Remember those fragments of pieces of his from his from his from his old life, right?
I guess you could put it that way. It's more, he's the only one who can remember Becky, so he's looking for her. Because nobody else will help him, which I know is kind of a sad premise.
Actually, no. I think it's kind of a pretty good love story because
Yeah.
I sadly saw one of the Adam Sandler's film. Okay, there is this guy who's dated a girl who had an amnesia, who really forgets to say. Now, who exactly are you?
Oh, the 99 First Dates?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, I saw that movie when I was a teenager. It was a little dirtier than I remembered when I watched it again as an adult. But good movie.
See, so basically it's the same thing. So I failed though to see why it's so sad and depressing, unless there's a magic spell as soon as you defeated the boss who really created a spell to forget people, right?
Well, you basically just guessed the plotline that isn't revealed until the end of the game. There was a spell cast to keep everyone from remembering her, and I think I need to edit that layer a little. So, another thing about Unity is that it's primarily a 3D engine. So even when you're doing 2D things, it still runs in 3D space, which means like if you want to have a parallax background, it's just further back in the 3D space, like that. But it also allows you to make cool effects like this quite easily. Yeah, I know. I haven't programmed anything in there yet, but I'm about to. Where'd the tile editor go?
Hey, can I sit on your bed?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. least there's no gaps there this time. But yeah, have you ever played Castlevania Symphony of the Night?
Castlevania?
Symphony of the Night. It was on the PlayStation 1. It was the first RPG in the series.
I heard of the game, but I really never played it.
It's a good game, but yeah, it was the first of its kind. It used RPG elements, a little like this one. The level up system's a little more like Paper Mario in the sense that as enemies get stronger, or as you get stronger, they give you less XP. Like this, where is it exactly? Like this snake is pretty good XP at the beginning of the game, but if you were to fight him now, he wouldn't give you anything because you've leveled up several times. Whereas this guy is stronger more at the end of the game. And yeah, he gives you, reminds me, I think I'm going to add a new enemy, a variant of the spiker that is a different color. Kind of a lazy move, I know, but to do that I have to use fireworks because it's not entirely green. Alright, where's the color? There it is. Replace color tool. I know, it's such a lazy trick. Just changing the color. Actually, no, maybe I should change it to blue since red is the damage color. So the spiker is a pretty simple enemy. It just goes left and right.
Go left and the right.
Yeah, it just goes to the left, then when it hits a roll, it goes right. Simple enemy, but pretty effective one because it goes pretty fast. Count to bottom. No, did I just? Yeah, I think I added. I wonder if I should make this one go faster or just do more damage. It was already going pretty fast before. This is such a boring show, Eli. But it has been a little more interesting than the last one so far since you're here, so thanks. This helps a lot.
I mean, that's what friends are for, right?
Yeah. So export 10, I'm gonna make this one 12.
And I must say thank you for bringing the milk, though. Okay.
You're welcome. Alright, let's see how this level 2 spiker turned out. Oh, he just ran out the door. probably add some barriers to keep him from doing that.
Wait, is that fence?
Kind of. Fence to keep the spiker in.
Wait, can't exactly the character can like jump?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Maybe I should move that.
Yeah, I think you should move that.
Snail. Snell. Two hits?
Yeah, from the wheel, right?
Oh, from the axe?
No. The first one that you strike down. Is that the motorcycle guy, or is that a wheel, or what?
Oh, the blue one? The spiker?
Yeah. You're supposed to hit once or just twice?
It takes a few hits. Actually, you know, let me check something, because, wonder how, you should probably test with the other weapons, too, make sure it's not too hard, if you don't have the angel axe. Sure, why not? Oh, hello there. Oh, I died. If you didn't buy any weapons at all, let's see how it does with the boomerang. I guess you take the enemies out on this scene since it's a save room too.
Yeah, because I think as if you should, because on save no points, they really don't your enemies.
Yeah. Making sandwich. You know what I wanted to do originally was put a mirror here, because in the next chapter Johnny's supposed to come in on the other side, and the mirror here kind of symbolizes that you're both going to the same destination, and it's kind of a reflection of the self. But then when I actually tried to put that in there, it was way too slow. Like, my computer froze for 10 minutes trying to set up that mirror. I was like, yeah, there's too many objects for the mirror to process. I mean, it might not do it on this computer because it's a gaming computer, but it would probably freeze on somebody's phone. So I kind of had to... Because the thing is, like, let me just show you in wireframe mode. Each tile is basically a plane. So you don't want to have too many of them, and a mirror basically renders it twice. Renders it a second time, so... What time is it? Is it 4:20? Yeah, 4:23.
4:23.
That's the time I got. Okay, I think I'll make one room down here, and then I'll close the stream, because so far nobody has come in. Or we could just close it now. Did you want me to close it now? It's okay if you do,
What?
because this is a little boring, I know.
Well, it is fun when you play it, but to talk about it, maybe it's kind of like a preview.
Yeah.
So, well, let's just better do it, okay?
You mean play it?
What? No, wait. I thought my co-host is to comment about this.
Oh. Yeah, you are. I'm just trying to think of you as a guest here, though, because this isn't exactly a very interesting thing to do on your day off, but
Okay, but you will make it into a game, though, right?
yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah. Okay, you actually better needed a guy who's so filled with enough energy and
But there's also not much of a point in doing it if nobody showed up.
well, it is.
But at least ending it early. I could wait 5 minutes to end it.
Well, is that what the video comment was? Because basically, first things first, you needed a co-host to um, spice things up and
Mm.
and to make it a little bit exactly awesome.
You have definitely helped with that, getting me to talk about the game, and I think if we had an audience, they'd be a lot more engaged than usual. But like I said, there isn't as much point in doing it when nobody's here. Hang on, let me write down the coordinates real quick.
So, for that main character, what is their names again? Zach?
The main character we're playing as right now in this chapter is Becky Ferrante,
Yes.
who is also a real person, my sister. She married into the Ferrante family.
So, Becky Ferrante will finding his or her lost love and trying head um to walking exactly a mile filled with a whole bunch of glass underneath the floor so that they can prove their love for each other.
I'd say it's more of it's a spell that was cast to make everyone except for Johnny forget about their love. So for Becky, when she meets up with Johnny, it's like meeting up with a stranger, and they kind of had to break the spell in order to go on with their lives, basically. That's the plot.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, I think a mirror might be better good to like recover and lost second memory, but that caused problems, so forget it.
Yeah. I totally would have done it if it wasn't so slow. Ironically, if the game was 3D, it wouldn't take as much drain on the CPU to do it. Because, when I make something with 3D, I do a low poly art style. And, that's what the word I'm looking for. So, so instead of having, like, 50 separate objects for all of these, like, this would basically be one object with the texture repeating, so it wouldn't be as much of a strain on the GPU to render a mirror in that way. Oh, I actually don't want to make it so you can get trapped down there.
Okay, so yeah, okay,
I think I'll put a HP upgrade down there. So you need as much HP as you can get in this game. Another boring thing about this game is that all of the HP and MP upgrades, it basically stores into 100 different switches. And to keep track of it, I wrote this extension to the editor to let me know which ones have already been claimed. That's right, I was going to add a new spell here, but see, interact. I think I'll add the spell but program it later. Where is it? No, don't delete that. Please do not delete that.
Oh yeah, now I see. Okay, so for those games of fastest segue game for the main character, did segue you put a cutscene, or maybe winning segue towards the end when the main character meets meeting his or her true love with a heart some shape symbol on it as soon as winning segue when you defeated the first boss. Did you?
I did not make a cutscene, no, and I haven't actually programmed the part yet where Becky and Johnny meet. They're just looking for each other at this point. They keep going on detours, like chapter 3, I think it was. Johnny goes to the town where she was said to have been, and then asks the mayor, which way did she go? And the mayor says, hang on, I need to remember something. Soggy waffles never eat. South. She went south, but she actually went north, but he got it backwards. So he sends him in a completely wrong direction to go on a pointless detour to keep the game going a little longer. But I only do one of the detours that way.
Because Segue, they really better made those heart shaped effects from Donkey Kong versus Mario on that classic game.
Oh, you mean I'm thinking of Pac-Man for some reason, Miss Pac-Man.
No. It is where Donkey Kong rolled the barrel, and Mario jumped and grabbed a hammer, or jump towards the other side.
Oh, the original Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually played that.
Yeah,
I need to.
And basically, in the end, it's showing Donkey Kong got hit in the head when he fell, and Mario and Peach are showing a heart shape to each other. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't actually played that game, so I don't really. But it does remind me of a random piece of trivia. Miss Pac-Man, you know, the arcade stand-up, was actually the first game with cutscenes. I wish I had something better to use as a background. Actually, maybe I do in one of my other tile sets. I don't know what to use here. One of the tricky things about... Oh, that is way too strong. That's also too strong. That might be the best one. Maybe I will make it transition to something else at the bottom. That. Put a spiker down there. I'm gonna need to look at my database for reference. know, maybe I'll give her a couple of high health potions there. Alright, let's see how it works. I forgot to add music. Isn't this exciting? Good news is after I link these two scenes together, we'll be done. Okay, so I need 46. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna teleport the player. I'd wanna teleport up here. Okay, 43, -4. I know what you're thinking, Eli. Man, I never knew game development would be so boring. Oh, what just happened? Okay, I guess we need to make that a little higher. Oh, I think I see why. Gonna feel very stupid. I put the wrong scene in there. Nope, wait. What do you think of the mix of 2D and 3D effects in this scene, by the way?
Pretty good.
I feel like if you're only going to do it on a few scenes, that should be a significant scene. Like when you're about to meet someone you've been searching for but don't remember, which is the case here.
But that's a jump. Yeah, sure, it's supposed to be slow, but this is like supposed to be like medium slow because basically when so basically when so basically when so basically when Mario Butter jumps, it is more like not exactly too fast, but the minimum speed.
Yeah.
I mean, do you actually ever think that jump would need to be like not so pretty slow?
Well, you're actually not the first person to bring that up, but the only problem is half of the level design is already geared toward that jumping, and I don't know, I might fix it, but it doesn't break anything to have it this way, and it might break something to make the jumping a little more,
Better?
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be perfect.
But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of the stream for now.